All right, welcome to another live stream. So today we will continue building our SaaS product and let's get started. We will be using Grok and Visual Studio Code. So I'm going to close client for now. So the first thing that we want to do is actually check out the code completion over here and how it differs to what we've got up to now. So we have multiple files here and we want to make sure to tell Grok to check. Please provide me with information on which change to accept, what are the differences, etc. So we provided with our Git branch conflict over here for the CSS configuration file, and we try to understand the differences. So we have provided two versions of Tailwind file from Git merge. The key differences: so the head uses TypeScript syntax, okay, uses a traditional JavaScript, and the main is using traditional JavaScript syntax, which is a major difference. So if your project uses TypeScript, the head version aligns better with TS conversions. If your project uses plain JavaScript or common JS module, the main version is more appropriate. So that's what they tell us. There are different content paths in these two versions. So that's something to understand. Container configuration, we have center. Okay, so there are some major differences here. And this is like a chart. Main does include, okay, head has this accordion, which is also different. Uses quoted while, okay, functionality is identical. So summary table, it gives us a summary table on what the differences are between these two commits. So this is nice to see. If your project uses TypeScript, start with head, manually add container from main. Okay, if your project is TypeScript only with a src directory, it needs a container. Okay, so suggested merged version, here is the merged. Okay, so we can get this merged configuration. So let's do that. And it should be fine, I guess, hopefully. And let's just use that. We've got another merge conflict, which is over here, and I don't know what this conflict will be, but we have to check it out. So let's tell it, okay, another conflict is this one. So we are going to give it extra context about another conflict that we have in the file. It's going to explain to us the differences, and it's going also to give us the best of both worlds. So this is nice. So there are key differences. It uses use client. All right, it's required if this component runs on client side. All right. Background, text foreground to apply theme. Main enhances theme inconsistency. Keep it if your project uses Tailwind variables like background and foreground. Okay, so I guess these are some consistency differences. Let's see what else is different. Class menu on the navigation menu. We've got background and text foreground, adds background. Same as above, main improves theming. All right. Okay, Chevron. There are several differences in these files. So we would have at the end of the day select one of the two. Okay, so main uses card styling while head uses popover. Depends on your design preference. So the main branch generally enhances theming consistency with background, foreground, primary, and card classes, making it a better fit for a modern theme-aware UI. However, head might be preferred if you want a simpler, less opinionated setup and prefer accent over primary for interactions. So this is the version that is suggested by the tool. If you prefer accent over primary for interactive states, revert OK. Background popover versus background card. Okay, so let's go with a grok suggested final version, which has some errors. So class name does not exist. Now that's actually strange. Okay, let's just replace that. Forward ref is not assignable to legacy reference element. All right, so we're going to fix that later on, or maybe I should just accept one of the two versions and be done with it. So I guess it is not going to make huge changes. So let's accept both changes. Can we do that? No, we can't. So let's go with resolve in merge editor, and this cannot open. So I don't know how to solve this issue. Let's accept incoming change. Let's go with incoming for everything because this is the latest code that I've got and should work better. Okay, so accept incoming changes and accept that already. And we're done with this file as well. We also got a conflict in this file over here. So this is the purple text. This has like border or whatever. So let's go with these two differences as well. Ask like grok to tell us what's going on. So there is an additional base block head for head only. All right. So head applies a border, medium gray, and an outline. And head reapplies text foreground body, duplicating the early body styling in later base. The head version adds a global border and outline style, which might be overkill. Okay, custom utilities main only ends. Okay, so there are some differences between the two. Some things exist, others did not exist. So recommendation is to just use this version. So let's go with that. All right, and we also got a conflict in this TSX file. So I guess I will accept current change. And let's see git status. Git add dot, git status, git commit, merging. Okay, so git status, we probably have merged everything. Let's do npm run dev. Let's do npm run dev to check out if it works. That's going to be important. Like, always check if your website is working. And we want to improve like the functionality. We have a landing page that we're building right now and we have to improve it. And that's a major big step into actually putting this functionality out in the world. And this failed to compile. So we have this module not resolved. So I probably have to install some kind of dependency that I have not done already. So, okay, let's go and install this dependency. Okay, so we do npm install Radix UI React Accordion. This is something that I didn't have, I guess. npm run dev. Okay, support is in use. Does it run right now, or do we have some other dependency? So again, it says Radix UI Accordion module not found, which is a bit strange because I think we actually have this. Okay, so any tool online for free, and this is the landing page right now. It needs quite a lot of work to be fixed and improved, but already it starts, it has some things that I want applied. So the first thing that I'm going to do before we move into anything, let's close all of the pages. We will have to start to merge all of our code into a single repository. So the first thing is use the global CSS to style the page above. So we want to componentize the page and finally decide on which components we're going to use in our final landing page, put them in a single landing page, fix pretty much everything. And hopefully the final result will indeed be nice, will be great. And that's the first step, is aggregate the two versions of the landing page, integrate the CSS that we have created in the previous live stream. We live streamed yesterday for like 2 hours for this SaaS product. And we want to unify everything under a single file. So that's the first step that we want to do. Grok already has done an amazing job into creating everything, and I'm really happy with it. It has been tremendous help, tremendous work. So we have additional nodes like animate, fade. These things are not existing in our CSS. So it says to define them in our CSS file. So we might as well go ahead and do that. But we've got this, I think, animations thing. So where is the global CSS? We've got too many files here to be able to use the website. It's absolutely insane how many components exist and how messed up it is. So where can I find global CSS? I really don't remember at this point. It's just so much code. It should be on styles, shouldn't it? Global CSS. So it's on app/global CSS. So it's over here. So I want to place it like here. Animate, fade in. All right. So we probably want to add this down here, I guess. Okay. So layer utilities. Let's check out everything. Okay, so it has some kind of animation going on. All right, so that's a good first step. Child components should also text foreground. Button styling. Okay, so it changed also the styling. So I'm going to change this specific area where we call the home. Homepage, client side 3. So let's go with that. Okay, so we changed this part of the code to use the CSS. I don't know about these components over here, if we really have to replace them or, just change them. Okay, so there's some kind of error. Like it doesn't use exactly what we wanted to use. So I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to copy also this. Okay, so it seems to be okay. And we can also change that. We don't use star, hearts, or input. yeah, this is not exactly expected. Okay, everything you need to know. So this area over here looks good. This is the code and connect. Maybe we should componentize these things. Maybe we should, I don't know. So it's pretty fucked up right now, but it doesn't look very bad. So what we want to do is, let me think. Maybe I should give it this code over here. Okay, so let's tell it, I want you to merge these two files into a single file. Okay, so the first one is this. The second one is this. So let's see what Grok will spit out for us. Hopefully the result is good. But essentially what we do is we will try to combine all of the unique components, and we want to have like a single big landing page that we will work on top of. So it's going to place everything in a single file. And it already starts to work to that end to merge like these two files and give us a single very big file that we will have to then, remove redundant usages, remove silly things, and make sure that everything is stylistically correct, working, etc. So instead of fucking this up, I'm going to go with client side for TSX, which is going to be the merged version. So this is like the safest way to go about that. So I'm going to place like 4 here. Because I don't want to fuck this up. I really don't want to fuck up the code, because we already have done a tremendous job into placing everything exactly as we want them and need them. And hopefully this client side 4 is going to work. And we're already getting some errors, I guess. So we will have to change the definition of this function. Let's do it like that. Change this definition for the badges. So it uses TSX. We've got these scrapers, I think. Yeah, scrapers are like placed correctly. And then we've got this home that uses the page layout. It has a head, which we may not want at this point, in all honesty. Let me check. This is client side 2. It has these feature icons, page layout. Okay, so it has a head indeed. So error objects are not valid, React child. So indeed, there is some kind of error in the merging happening, which I don't get. I don't see any kind of error, which is a bit strange. Web module internal error objects are not valid as React child. So it's lacking some kind of functionality, which I'm not sure what it's lacking at this point. But it says it's not a correct React component. Okay, so here there is some kind of error. There should have been some kind of return which has not been written. Stat badge. Where is the stat badge? Maybe we should actually get the code as it is, copy and paste it. Number. Okay, so this is an error indeed. Something is not working correctly. Maybe I should just return this. Let me check. So here we want to return this thing. And this is going to solve our issue, hopefully. So want to do return this div. Maybe not. Number. Okay, something strange is happening. Why can't I return this code? So expression expected. Okay, so you want something like that, hopefully. Okay, so it compiled. Type of if you've meant to render a collection of children, use an array instead. No, this is wrong. This is wrong, I guess. So if I completely just remove this button, feature card, let's just remove this section. And let's check if it compiles. So I don't understand what the error is. I don't get it. I literally don't get it at all. Like, what's the problem? Stat badge, feature card. Let's just use the feature card as it is over here. Yeah, so that seems to work a little bit better. Again, it's fucked up in some cases. I don't like it. The final result doesn't look good. There is so much overlapping things. It's completely messed up in some cases. So let's put a little bit of work into fixing that, into improving the final result. So the first thing that we have to go about is checking that at least the majority of the components are actually used as expected. So indeed, we've got a div. We are going to just have these two files side by side. So we have this div that has like this dot background pattern, background fixed. All right, that's correct. No effects. We have different descriptions, different stylings. Should be okay. This should be okay. Then we've got a section with container, mxauto, and here we have our navigation bar. So there are some differences between the two versions. I don't know which one of the two I prefer. I think this AnyTool for free was what I liked quite a lot. This doesn't look half bad, but I think I'm going to go ahead with this specific version. So AnyTool for free. Oh, we got that. We got that. But for some reason, we cannot actually see it. We cannot see this section. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and place this component on top because I can. Like, why not do that? Let's Control-Shift-L. Okay, so we cannot actually fix the styling. All right, let me do it once again. All right, so let's see what the result is. Again, we've got like this. This is fucked up. AnyTool online for free. Background gradient to our primary. Yeah, I don't know why the background is like that. I don't like it. So it's changed it into a section. AI agents for free. So this is like a little bit of a duplicate code. Landing page menu, search bar. That looks good, looks fine. Main navigation bar. So the page layout has its own navigation bar, so we don't need that. And let's tell it to merge these two specific components. Whatever it spits out, I'm going to be okay with it. So please make sure to merge these two codes into a single one. Use correct attributes from CSS for text, etc. So we're going to ask it exactly that. We're going to ask it to merge these two components into a single component, make it look good, make it look correct, and hopefully that will work. No, I don't like this. No. To merge the two provided into single, I will combine their elements, ensuring consistency. Use wider layout from the first snippet, heading. Okay. Good. So this should probably be it. This should probably be the hero section that will be used. So I'm just going to get this section area over here and just place it at this point. And let's do it with two tabs inside. Delete this. Okay, so the result looks like that. So it doesn't look exactly correct. That's probably an error of mine. We don't need that, probably. Okay, so it uses more of the width. What else? Font semi-bold background. The color is also wrong. The color is also wrong. I don't like the color. Well, this is very strange. This is very strange. Do we have the scraper tools? I think we've got the scraper tools over here. Defined. Do we got them over here? Yes, it's like below the search bar, and these are the scraper tools that have been added. They have their own specific styling. Alright, available for iOS. Try simplify your day. I think this looked quite a lot better, in all honesty, than this version. Background gradient. Should I remove that? Any tool online for free. Okay, let's just check what CSS is applied to this text, because it doesn't make sense. Text transparent. No, we don't want text transparent. Who told it to have text transparent? All right, that looks a little bit better. That looks a little bit better. And I think we're kind of working towards the problem. I'm going to remove this dotted background, which I don't like at all. I don't like this at all. Like, where is the dotted background? We don't have any dotted background over here. Oh, this is it. Dotted background pattern. No, we don't want that. Okay, so that looks quite nice. Okay, that it starts to take a little bit of shape. Try for free, get a demo available for iOS, Android. Yeah, I don't think we need these things. We don't really need these buttons. So we're just going to remove them. I'm going to remove that. Simplify the page. Like, we're trying to build a very good landing page, and we should not waste any resources, time, whatever, in things that are not important for us. So any tool online for free, that's like our main thing. Then we've got these cards. Okay, we've got the search bar. The search bar on these two things, these two buttons, try for free. Maybe we want that. Maybe we would like that instead of the one provided currently. So try simplify for free. Yeah, so try our tools for free. We would like this button. And the search bar could go down below everything. Okay, so we want that. What else? What else? Then we got the scrapers. So the next thing that we place are the scrapers. And I don't know, like about the scrapers, I don't know what works, what won't work. We will have to see if we like this CSS. Maybe we do like it, maybe we don't. But I think that this first part of the code seems okay. Yeah, so that's also working. Text muted, background, primary. Yeah, so I guess at least this first part of the code works as expected. So we don't have to change like anything. Then we got this rating code. I don't know if we want the rating hero or just simple rating. Let's put them side by side to compare. So we've got another hero over here with more tools. We should actually select which of the two we like more. So I guess the secondary hero doesn't look bad, but I think these ones, maybe they look better. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see the hero. So the first hero is this one, which I really like. I think it looks very nice. And the second hero is this one. So maybe we should do a small step backwards and try and see the two hero ratings. So one hero is working perfectly fine. I think the first one looks super nice. I think this is completely beautiful. The second one doesn't look bad, but I think some things could look a lot better. So maybe we want to get these SVG files and yeah, replace them with these images. IMG. Okay, so let's go with partner logos. All right, so we import these pattern logos. And we also want to get this code and merge it with this code below. So that's not going to be very easy. So we've got this class name, which is h10wauto, and we've got flex wrap, image, Lumos logo, alternative text. Now that's interesting. It shows alternative text because it cannot show the logos. So if I place this CSS file, is it going to look better? Yeah, it looks better. So I'm going to go with probably the second option. I'm just going to use this div and then remove this part of the code. So we probably at this point have a good rating, which is this one. Yeah, So I think we're going to be keeping only the first rating and removing the second rating. Let's remove it from the code as well, because we don't want to populate our code base with non-important things. So we keep this rating, remove the other rating, and we can move on. So the next thing that we have to select is like how we're going to go about the search bar. Do we want this first styling? Do we want this second styling? I really don't know what is the best option. Maybe we get the button and just place it here, but I think I like this secondary page better. I think it looks better. Utility landing page menu. This is a hard option, in all honesty. This is not easy to select because we have to make a hard selection on which of the scraper tools we will be keeping. So this utility landing menu. Okay, let's remove this rating hero. So this landing page, where is it? The utility landing page is over here. So we want to replace the, okay, let's go with utility landing page menu. You use it, so stop playing it hard to get. Okay. Okay, let's refresh the page. Okay, looks good. It's over here. Okay, so we want to improve the button, which is this button that says search. So where is the search button? Why is it so hard sometimes? Okay, so we've got two search bars, but we probably don't need like this search bar component, probably. We just need this beautiful button to come inside this page menu. Okay, nope. Okay, so let's open this up. Okay, so from React Lucid, we want to do this import. And we want to create this button. All right, I think we got it. Okay, so let's create this button. Then we got search. So like that. Okay, so this is like search, but we would like probably to use I don't know. Okay, let's use this CSS file. All right, looks better. Doesn't look half bad. Looks okayish. Okay, so we got this search button. About the input field, maybe we want like a different input. Input is not defined. Okay, let's go back. All right, let's see how we can fix this input. So go to import input from UI. That's going to be a pain in the ass. I know it. All right, so we got these two inputs. So we got this placeholder. And we probably want to use this over here. Remove that, or actually remove this code. Okay, so let's see how the component looks. Doesn't look bad. We probably have to use background transparent, text white. Okay, so we want text foreground. I want these outlines. I don't know. We probably want. Let's try these. Let's remove this component. Flex one. All right. Okay, so that looks. I think that looks nice. Let's check the CSS for this component. So we want to remove the font size. Line height is irrelevant. Outline irrelevant. Text base. All right, paddings. We want the background. It seems like a lot of components are not needed. Okay, so let's remove this flex button. Border 0. Okay, so we want actually border 0. Let's remove these two. Let's add them back. Okay. Outline none. If I try to remove that. All right. Placeholder text muted. Focus visible ring. Okay, so if I remove that, doesn't make a change. Okay, so I think this component is also kind of finished. At least this specific sub part. So we can remove like this bar, which is not looking bad, but we don't really need it. So we can also remove like this. Maybe we want this CSS to be here. Maybe we want it. I don't know. mtop. My. What else? Glass card. Gap 2. Not so sure we need anything else. Okay, so let's remove the search bar. So I don't need the search bar anymore. We got like a good landing page, which is this one over here. And we want to work on the components that have to do with cards. So we want to work on this specific part of the page. It's going to be quite painful, it seems like, but it starts to look like something that could work, like something that works nicely, something that feels good. You're in the right place. Sign up and get started. Okay. It seems like we've got quite a lot of things to fix. What else can we create? What else can we improve? So we have these actors over here, which is what we call the actors grid. And these actors are essentially our utilities. So maybe we want to replace these actors with this code over here. That looks a little nicer. But again, we have to be very careful not to make changes that are not aligned with what we create. So the actor component here, grid, is this one, while the actor component that we see on the page is this one, the scraper cards. All right, now the question that arises is which one of the two we want to use. So we've got stats, owner. Okay, so we're going to ask Grok, please find a way to concatenate the two components to make the most beautiful component out of the two. So we're going to provide it with all of the information necessary. Okay. Hopefully it will not hallucinate it's us, but we will have to find out on our own. Okay, so scrapers, components, okay, so let's see if it can actually do the work that we want it to do. What we want to do is at the final step to combine actors and scrapers into a single array, normalize their attributes, use 6 unique entries. We want to create a new actor card component. We want to use a responsive layout from both snippets and apply the theme with hover effects, beauty, etc. So this is the merged component code. This is the actor card, and this is the actor grid default. So I'm going to get this code. I'm going to place it right above this component. I'm going to press a few tabs. This is the actor card. So this is a const. We will place it inside this folder. So this is like the actor card. And these are the actors that we will be using. So that looks good. Let's do any. In this case. So is this even working? It seems like it works, and we get the best of both worlds in some sense. All right, doesn't look half bad in all honesty. So we may want to use, I don't know, scrapers.map scraper card. Oh, all right. So this is the CSS for the previous scraper card. Now that's going to be hard to replicate. So this is hard. This is hard. It's so fucked up with all of my CSS. There are just so many wrong things going on. So yeah, we've got these components. There is a hover event over them. It uses the styling from this like page. Looks a little better. I would love if it was like more stretched out, but we can work on that right now. So we have like a specific component with specific placings. And then we have a grid layout below. And then we have like these cards. Right. Let me give this an overview. to fix like the problem. All right, so we got padding left, padding right, margin top, margin left, max width. So if we remove the paddings, it becomes a little larger. So this one has no paddings, while here we indeed have some paddings and some gaps. Okay, so I'm going to remove the paddings. PX. Let's remove that. And we also have this component, card component. So there are specific spaces between the pages that are a little bit way too big, in my opinion. So background card. Okay, so that looks a little nicer. Rounded Excel. That also looks nice. We really need to fix like the coloring. Like this is completely bullshit. I don't know where else we got text transparent, but I absolutely hate it. I never want to see text transparent anywhere. I don't want to see this background to primary thing ever again. Okay, so that's removed. Maybe we want text foreground without muting, so it pops up a little better. What else? What else can we improve? That's the real question. What else can we improve to make it look better? Because right now I'm not really excited with the result. Let's do a little bit of that. This is the heights for the image. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Gap 3. Gap 3. Maybe we want to apply gap 3 also. I don't know. Flex gap 3. Text small. Should be okay. Not amazing, but at least okay. So we got a little bit of what's that? Padding. Maybe we have less padding in this file. No, we don't have less padding. We got like, what is that? Let me check. We've got margin bottom, and here the margin, how much is it? Margin bottom is 6, so we don't want margin bottom 6 in the component. We don't want that. So I want the components to be more condensed, but they should have like some kind of margin, so they align a little bit. So we can like put margin 2. So yeah, they align better. And I think our components look quite good at this point. Maybe I should not stress more about these components. Maybe they look fine. But what I really like about the original components is that they had better icons. And this is a major problem of mine. So let's include these star and users components, because these two look tremendously beautiful. So I'm going to go with star. So here I'm going to go with star. Okay, so what they did is like this kind of thing. So they had a div and a span, and they got actor.stars. Okay, that looks good. Looks good, probably. Yeah, looks better. And they also did the same thing for this component. So let's do that as well. So instead of that, we want users, we want span, and we want actor.runs. Yep, that's what we want. Okay, wait a second. Something is indeed wrong. Let me remove that. Save the code. Hit the refresh button. Always remember to refresh. So something is... Oh, I think I'm changing the wrong component. Yeah, I'm changing absolutely the wrong component. I'm such a fucking idiot. Like, man, I'm a complete dumbass. But maybe, just maybe, I'm not exactly the problem here. Maybe the code base is just way too big for any sensible person to work on it at this point. Okay, so it's stars and it's actors. Usage, whatever, usage. Okay, so I don't know if we want text small in this case, but it looks better that way. So I'm going to remove these two things. And yeah, it looks kind of better. Looks kind of better. And we want to align these items to the right. Maybe not. So this is text center, font medium for the owner. There are placeholder images. Oof, guys, this is so hard. And this is completely fucked up. So we got this owner.icon image. I don't know if these actors continued. They got it. So we can do this div placed here on the component. So instead of owner, it can say, div get owner. Should the owner also have like an icon? Maybe the owner needed to have an icon, but he no longer has like an icon. All right, so I'm going to like use this placeholder icon in any case. So let's use this owner, remove this. Okay, so it looks better already. And here, text muted, final change is justify between. So that should be placed here. So yeah, already it looks better. So we've got like very good quality of images. I'm going to replace all of the code with this placeholder 4848. So all of the amplify sheet is getting removed. We're adding like a placeholder at this specific point. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, so yeah, we got quite nice buttons. I would really prefer if I could make an upgrade and just have them being like bigger. But if you can see, also our page is a little bit more stretched in. So yeah, I'm not going to waste more time on this specific like functionality. I'm just going to go ahead and remove this section for scraper cards and also this section over here. I'm quite happy with the result that we get at this point. Let's see what else. Let's remove this margin bottom. We removed the scrapers. They're no longer used. We can remove that. We can remove that. Already we're simplifying a lot of things. I don't get it. Why do these icons still exist? Oh, we have them over here. That's why. Oh my god, it's quite a complicated component in all honesty. So let's remove the actors. Okay. And we also want to remove like this grid. Yeah, I want to remove that. So already it starts to look pretty good, I got to say. Super happy with the result. I think the page is improving rapidly. Let me send the video to my friend. All right, so we got all of these things. We got quite a lot of things to improve. Okay, this is fucked up. This is way too much. Simplify your workflow. Okay, so we have worked on these parts of the page. These work fine. So I'm not going to be using this accordion. So let's remove that. Let me Control Z. This is from FAQ accordion. So this is a local accordion that we had created. Should be here. So let's move that to the bin. Okay, so we have removed the accordion, removed this. These are the testimonials. FAQ accordion from the components, the call to action from the components, feature section. All right, so guys, I think the client side 2 as a page in total can get the fuck out of here. And the only thing we've got to work on is looking at what is missing from learn code to connect And this FAQ we don't need. Alert Code Connect we don't need. Then it's the feature cards. Let's remove that. Let's remove these, all of these. So on the utility page, all right, there was some kind of error. So these are looking okay. The feature cards, let me see, you're in the right place. Yeah, let's just remove that. What else? Learn Code Connect, remove these. These are all inherited by the top component. Let's hit the refresh button to refresh the website. Still loading. You're right in the right place. All right, so we got to fix that. So we got this top section, we got it done correctly. We got this like testimonial or whatever it is, rating page done correctly. We got this feature section, looks just okay. The testimonials, and then we got this call to action page that is completely fucked up. Okay, so there is some problem with loading the web page that we got to fix. It was like stuck and didn't really update. So it's getting ready, it's getting compiled. It compiled just right now. All right, so let's check. Okay, so we actually got this upgrade to the page and it looks a little better. All right, probably the call to action. Everything you need to know. The call to action is also contained. No, it's not. So that's fine. The accordion or whatever that is. Maybe this is also a little bit contained. PY. Border gray. This is going to need some changes, I guess. So, all right. Seems to work better already. We're making solid progress. I don't think we need all of these things. We really need a more simplified landing page. Like I could skip this component, these components, this component, this one as well. We could keep these. Yeah, so let's simplify the main page because we don't really need all of these things. It's way too much. I will keep this, learn the community or whatever, but probably all of the other things we're going to delete. So I'm going to delete this, these testimonials. So this is from testimonials component. Oh yeah, and this is just used for that. So let's delete this as well. Let's delete the testimonials and the features. Delete all of that, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. Simplify the page as much as possible. Keep it at a reasonable level. Like, we don't want everything to be complicated. We don't want to overcomplicate the usage of the platform to users. We just want to make everything look good, look okay. And yeah. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do some fixes. So got this page over here. I'm going to ask it to remove any unnecessary. Please make sure that everything is okay. Remove any redundant CSS code. Okay, so let's optimize the main page view, and then we will dive into the specific components in order to improve them. So hopefully that will happen. Imports, all imports seems necessary. Missing imports, Lucid React for SVG icon will be added. The component page layout wrapper with a single section for the hero. Okay. Okay, background fixed. Some classes can be streamlined. Okay. Okay, theme aligned. Okay, so let's see what happens. Any tool online for free. That looks nice. All right. Okay, so I guess it did the changes it needed to do and it improved the page. So we can also remove this client side number 3. So we have like the original client side, and we also have like this improved client side. But we have like to remove this navigation bar. Like, we don't need that. All right, any tool online for free. This is like, where is it? Any tool online for free. Text transparent. We don't want that. Okay, so that's better. That looks more nice. I just like that better. So try online tools for free. Okay, so we want also to improve this component. So that's like the first thing. Improve this component. Make sure to use our CSS file. All right, so let's improve like the first component that was used from the previous code base. Hopefully that should work, and it's going to like to use the styling and all of the things that we applied previously. So it changed a couple of things. Remove MX Auto, replace background bright black with muted, change the cards, added like a little bit of CSS. All right, so hopefully right now this will be working. Okay, so again it uses this text transparent. I absolutely hate this fucking thing. I cannot believe replace all. Background gradient to our primary. I don't understand why they use that. I really don't. But alright, doesn't matter. Code templates. Okay, Discord community, learn, visit the academy. Is this even a button? No, it's not a button. So you got this learn, this, background muted. Yeah, that looks, okay, that starts to look nice. That starts to look nice. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, so that looks pretty nice right now. It starts to take a little bit of nice shape. Yeah, starts to look good. Starts to look good. Ready to simplify workflow. FAQ accordion. All right, let's change this component. Improve this component. Use my CSS, but make sure to not use text transparent or BG gradient to our primary. Okay, so we're going to improve another component by using AI. Grok 3 is doing an absolutely great work up to now. I'm really happy with it. It feels like the results are pretty good. It doesn't messes up. It's doing exactly what I ask it to do. And I'm really happy with what I'm seeing, with the results I'm getting out of it. And yeah, don't know what more to say really, guys. It looks good. It looks good. So text, muted, text primary. All right, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Oh no, it fucked it up. It fucked it up. Background muted, absolutely atrocious. Everything you need to know. All right. I like this border top and background blur. I think this is looking very nice. So let's add it everywhere, pretty much. I like this border top. Brings a nice separation to the page. Let's add it to the rating. I don't think the rating really needs. Yeah, looks good. Improve the page. Also here, don't do muted background. Yeah. So we tell it exactly what we want, what we want it to do and what we don't want it to do. And I think this is a tremendous improvement in terms of grok understanding and fixing and, you know, working exactly on our needs. And yeah, looks nice. Looks nice. So previously it was like that. Right now it's like that. Okay. So text white, font semi-bold, yeah. Italic. Yeah, really like this. Good change, good. Yeah, this border top is absolutely doing a very nice job. I really love this separator. Looks really nice. Where can we place this separator? Once again, so you can use it also on this utility. Yeah, buddy, lightweight, baby, lightweight. Looks nice. So we got PY12. So let's make sure that our, you know, all of our spaces in the page are like exactly that. Instead of having huge spaces, we get this page a little bit more condensed. And let's use another border top here just to have it exactly as we would like. So yeah, ready to simplify your workflow. Looks good. So nice. Yeah, I like this. The result looks pretty good, I gotta say. And yeah, I think we have just created a great landing page, in all honesty. I think this is exactly what we wanted to do. And this is like exactly what we did. So PY12. So yeah, close this gap as well. That looks super nice. Let me open up like this window. P4. And we got another P4 over here. So let's go to the page layout. I'm going to do some changes probably. So the left advertisement, why P4? No, we don't want P4. Yeah, so that looks pretty nice. Gotta say, this landing page looks pretty good. And these are our components. Where are they? Learn code. Background card 50. How can we improve that? All right, let's give it an image. This component looks like that in the image. I would love if you could make it have same vertical alignments for each card. Also, refactor the code to improve it. Boom. All right, so it refactors the code, aligns the image, does some more changes. So we have like a card item, card data, learn, connect. All right, looks better. And we're going to get a little bit bigger code, but it should be better. And yeah, it looks nice. Looks super nice. Whoa. All right. I think we got it working. I think we actually got it to work, which is incredible. Create TypeScript type for card item. Bro, this is incredible job. Incredible. Really love it. Really love it. So let's change this line. Add this. Should be better. Yeah, buddy, that's nice. That's nice. Learn. Bro, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is very, very nice. So what can we do? What can we do to improve that? We could give the card data from a higher level. We could actually extract all of this data. Scraper card. Do we use scraper cards anywhere? No, not really. So can delete that. Do we use like the search bar anywhere? Probably not. Delete that. And the final thing that we have to do is unify the pages, I guess. Yeah, looks good. Looks so nice. Website seems to be improving rapidly. We got this call to action. We got this FAQ accordion. This landing page thing. Yeah. So what we can do is actually push all of the data to this specific point. So by doing that, we will be able to manage all of the data in a single file and pass down all of the information here specifically. So that would be nice. So in order to populate this page, we would need a central data point. All right. That's going to be a little bit hard. Maybe we can do it here in Copilot. All right, so let's add, how can we turn this into a composer? Yeah, so all right. Okay. add section. Okay, landing page menu. Move all of the text, data, etc. out of the specific components. Create a file that is used to import this data to the components. Okay, so I'm asking for something that is not simple, and I'm asking it out of Gemini 2.0 Flash. So I probably expect it to fuck this up completely, in all honesty. And what I ask it to do is remove all of the text data out of the files. So it's probably going to be completely fucked up. But we got FAQs, actors, card data. And we ask it to change our utility pages. So it imports the actors. It may not fuck it up that much, because it just adds an import. Okay, landing page. Click accept. I would like that to happen, maybe. I don't know, app data. Theme CSS. Do we even use this theme anywhere? Probably not. Landing page data, FAQ accordion. But it's here. I don't understand what's the problem. Landing page data. What's the problem? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Is it even outside the app component? It's like this one. npm run dev. This absolutely should work. There's no reason for it to not work. Card data. Well, I don't get it. Let's hit the refresh button. Maybe the change was too radical for the website load. Okay, so fix using Copilot. The problem cannot be found to fix this issue. Well, that's a bit strange. Move the landing page data.ts to inside the content folder. And it seems to work. Consider that my website is the following. Please change all of this data to fit my website theme. Okay, so we're going to ask it to replace all of this data. Parse it and use the information to do the following. Okay, so what we ask it to do is actually parse our website and use it as context to improve the pages. Okay, so assets, icons, Instagram, PNG, website crawler. All right, so we're going to get started with the card data. All right, we changed them. The FAQ, we changed that as well. And about the actors, we want to change everything but the icon. So we're going to open up a new chat. Use these new actors, but keep the old icon segment usage stars, etc. So what we ask it to do is just simply change a specific file, but keep specific subsections stable without changing them, like the icon. Yeah, it didn't even give a fuck, like replace the existing actors array with the new NoFX tools. I asked you not to change the icon. How hard is it to not fuck this up? Discard. I said don't change the icon. Usage stars fields. Change the other fields. Hopefully this time it will work. Okay, understand. I will update the title, description, and owner. All right, seems to work in this case. Good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, so let's hit the accept button. All right, looks already better. Looks already quite a lot better. I think the final result is very good. Time to close this live stream. Already been streaming for 2 hours. I got to go and relax a little bit. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you learned something, and I will see you on the next live stream of this beautiful journey.